Okay, welcome. So today I'd like to talk about the importance of community, and just in these times, these crazy times, these chaotic times, just the importance of community, of either seeking support or about just being with others. So enjoy. So behind me here, you can see that's Glastonbury tour, and for the last 5 days I have been at a Menfest camp. So we've been camping on the land and just gathering as men in these different structures. There's been workshops and talks, and there's not been many men. So honour health and safety. We've been in the guidelines about social distancing, and yeah, just noticing really just the importance of the community. I think during these times that, certainly lockdown, it's like we're on our own, most of us. We were separate, distant, we were disconnected. And I see that's partly why I'm hearing last week, as I shared, my uncle committed suicide. And a friend in my town says she knows 12 people who have killed themselves. And I think, having been at that place myself, being suicidal, tried to take my own life, I see that, it's like when we feel totally alone. And I see this weekend has been great. I mean, one of the things is I've just been barefoot for 5 days, 6 days now. I got here Thursday, and it's like being barefoot on the earth with a group of men. So this was 60, 70 men in this space, 22 acres. And it's just felt really so healing. So healing for not only myself, but also for the other men who came. And I think this is really important in this times, is like to seek out connection. Not only when you're feeling down or you're struggling, it's to seek out connection when you're up in a good space, so that when you are struggling, you have someone you can speak to or call or ask for help. This is really, really important. And I can really own, being ex-boarding school, that, although I had people around me, it's like I just wanted people to stay away from me at school. And I really had to honour, and I have to honour that this is an edge for me. I have to keep going out and cultivating, because it's not natural. I feel as an ex-boarder, it's like, I want to do things on my own. So I have to make out and reach out, and it's like being here on the land has been really, really great with a group of men who are being vulnerable. We've talked about some really challenging subjects which people can't talk about in the outside world, and it's felt so healing. There have been so many tears, so much kind of change, and that's through just being in community, being vulnerable, being ourselves, showing our gifts, our shining. So I just recommend that you search something out, whether that be to meet up locally, socially distanced, but meet up, set something up yourself, of like-minded men or women, or something you've got in common. And then if you're struggling, you then have that space to call on that person. So some of the organisations, the Mankind Project, which there were a lot of men from the Mankind Project here, some of the elders, and I am part of the Mankind Project, and there was also Band of Brothers, Journeyman, which works with the 15 to 18-year-olds. Like, reach out to these organisations if you're a man. For women, there are other organisations. So having that community, having that support, and being more in person, in flesh, rather than just on a screen, where possible. Although I have found I do men's circles every 2 weeks, and that has been really healing, even though we've not been able to meet physically. So that's also an option. Find a group which you resonate with. So, from this beautiful location, I hope it's not been too windy, the recording. Yeah, I hope that you are all well, and please do, as always, leave any comments below, and yeah, take care. Many blessings.